3,000 views. You guys are insane. Hey everyone! Before we jump into today's video, I just want to say wow. Our last video got over 3,000 views, and that's all thanks to you. Seriously, whether you liked, commented, or even just clicked by accident and thought, oops, wrong video. I appreciate you. If you're new here, don't be shy. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more crazy Brawl Stars content. Now, let's get into today's topic. Is Brawl Stars still a fair game? Let's break it all down. First, let's define pay to win. If you spend money, you get stronger items than free players. A paying player has a direct in-game advantage over non-paying players. So, does Brawl Stars fall into this category? Yes and no. Unlike some other games, Brawl Stars doesn't lock brawlers behind a paywall. But spending money lets you progress way faster, unlocking brawlers, upgrading them, and getting star powers early. And let's be real, a level 11 brawler with max gears is much stronger than a level 7 brawler with nothing. So, yeah, money doesn't guarantee skill, but it definitely gives an advantage in certain situations. Now, for all my fellow free-to-play players out there, let's talk the struggle. You open a drop. You pray for a new brawler. You get 100 coins. Great. Now you can afford half an upgrade. Meanwhile, your friend who just started the game bought the Brawl Pass once, and now he has all legendaries and 3 legendary skins. And he still says, bro, I don't even play that much. Bro, what? But let's be real. Can free players still win? Yes. It takes longer to max out brawlers, but skill still plays a huge role. A good Power 7 player can outplay a bad Power 11 player any day. You can still earn gems, unlock brawlers, and progress. It just takes patience. So yeah, free players can compete, but it's definitely a longer, tougher grind. Since its release in 2018, the game has seen massive changes. New mechanics, new brawlers, and even shifts in how players progress. But over time, a lot of people have started to question whether the game truly offers a fair and balanced experience, or if it has become more about who spends the most money, or who gets lucky with matchmaking. So, in today's discussion, we're going to break it all down, covering both the positives and negatives. We'll look at pay-to-win concerns, matchmaking, content updates, and community interactions to answer the big question. Is Brawl Stars still fair? Pay-to-win versus free-to-play players. Let's start with one of the biggest controversies, the pay-to-win aspect. Gears, star powers, and gadgets require a lot of resources to unlock. Players who spend real money get access to these upgrades faster. Gems and Brawl Pass give paying players a huge advantage in unlocking new brawlers early. Free-to-play players often struggle to max out their brawlers compared to those who buy offers. Some argue that progression feels slow unless you invest money into the game. Supercell has tried to make Brawl Stars more accessible for free players. Brawl Pass allows players to earn free rewards over time. Daily quests and Power League rewards provide an extra way to progress. Skill still matters. Even a maxed out player can lose to a better skilled opponent. Unlike other mobile games, all brawlers can still be unlocked for free, even if it takes longer. So, is Brawl Stars truly pay to win? It's not fully pay to win, but paying players definitely have an advantage in progression speed and upgrades. One of the most frustrating parts of Brawl Stars is random teammates. You queue for a ranked match and suddenly your teammate goes AFK or plays horribly. Random teammates often don't understand objectives and modes like Brawl Ball or Gem Grab. Unbalanced matchmaking happens too often. Sometimes you get matched against a full pre-made team, while your teammates are just casual solo players. Power League often places low-ranked players in high-rank matches, making it very frustrating. But the matchmaking system still works well in trophy-based modes, as you mostly face players around your skill level. If you play with a full team, you can avoid randoms and play more strategically. Even if matchmaking isn't perfect, skill can still make a difference in most games. Verdict on matchmaking. It's not perfect, and bad randoms can ruin the experience, but matchmaking is still somewhat balanced for a fair competition. Updates and new content. Is the game still fun? Frequent updates keep the game fresh. New brawlers, skins, and game modes are released regularly. The developers listen to community feedback, which helps shape updates. Seasonal updates provide new challenges and events that keep things exciting. New brawlers are often too powerful when released, intentionally OP to increase usage. Some game modes are removed too quickly, even when players enjoy them. Repetitive grind. Longtime players may feel like they are doing the same thing over and over. Supercell is doing well in adding fresh content, but they should focus more on long-term balance rather than making new brawlers OP. Is Brawl Stars still playable without spending money? Yes, but there's a catch. Let's start with the good news. You can unlock every brawler without spending a dime. Unlike some mobile games where characters are locked behind paywalls, Brawl Stars still allows every player to unlock all brawlers just by playing the game. Brawl Pass gives free rewards even if you don't buy it. While the paid version of the Brawl Pass obviously offers more rewards, free-to-play players still get boxes, power points, and even a free brawler at the end of the season. With enough time and grinding, you can max out your brawlers. It may take a long time, but if you consistently complete quests, participate in events, and save up coins and power points, you can eventually get fully upgraded brawlers without spending money. Sounds good, right? Well, now let's talk about the struggles of a free player. The harsh reality of being free to play. While it's true that free to play players can unlock everything eventually, it doesn't mean the experience is fair or easy. Here's the honest truth about what it's like to play without spending money. Maxing out takes forever. If you're a free to play player, you have to be patient, very patient. Maxing out brawlers takes months, if not years, unless you play for hours every day. Meanwhile, a player who spends money can max out multiple brawlers instantly. Let's be real. Who wouldn't love an instant level 11 brawler with max gears? Imagine grinding for weeks just to upgrade one brawler, while a paying player clicks a few buttons and gets everything immediately. 2. Competitive play is frustrating. Skill matters, but maxed out brawlers have an advantage. Higher ranked Power League or ladder matches feel brutal as a free player. Ever gone up against a Power 11 brawler with max damage and shield gears while you're stuck with Power 7? It's painful. The worst part, there's nothing you can do about it. Loudly crying face. You can play better, dodge smarter, outthink your opponent, but at the end of the day, if their brawler is stronger, you will struggle. It's like bringing a butter knife to a sword fight. Sure, some really skilled players can pull it off, but for the average free-to-play player, good luck. It's like running a marathon in flip-flops while your opponent has top-tier running shoes. Gears and star powers completely change how a brawler plays. Paying players instantly get access to multiple gears for multiple brawlers. Free-to-play players, they have to grind for weeks just to unlock one gear. Without gears and star powers, your brawler feels incomplete. 5. The pain of bad luck. Let's talk about unlocking brawlers as a free-to-play player. You grind for weeks, save up for Legendary Drop, and finally open it, and you get 300 coins. Meanwhile, your friend who started yesterday gets Leon, Crow, and Meg in their first few drops. Bro, what? Loudly crying face. At that moment, you realize that RNG is your true enemy in Brawl Stars. So, is Brawl Stars truly free-to-play friendly? Yes and no. Yes, if you're a casual player, you can still have fun, unlock brawlers, and enjoy the game without spending a penny. Yes, if you're patient, you can eventually max out your account, but it will take time. And no, if you're competitive, you will feel the frustration of going up against maxed out opponents. And no, if you hate grinding, you will not have a good time as a free player. At the end of the day, Brawl Stars is playable without spending money, but it's definitely easier and more fun if you do. So if you're a free-to-play warrior, respect. Keep grinding, and don't let those credit card warriors discourage you. Ever noticed how the game always finds a way to tempt you? You log in, and there's a limited time offer waiting for you. You're just a few gems short of unlocking something cool, and suddenly, a cheap gem offer appears. A new broken, overpowered brawler gets released, and suddenly, you need them before they get nerfed. It's like Supercell is standing behind you whispering, "Come on, just one little purchase won't hurt. Look how shiny this legendary skin is." And before you know it, you've spent money on a Brawl Pass, some extra gems, and now you're questioning your life choices. And the worst part, you still didn't get that legendary brawler you wanted. The pain of seeing pay-to-win players brag. Have you ever been in a match where you destroy an enemy team using actual skill, and then suddenly the losing team starts spamming crying emojis and calling you a noob, and then you check their profile and they have everything maxed out and have probably spent hundreds of dollars on the game. You can't pay for skill, and then you go on Reddit and you see some player flexing. Finally maxed out my entire account. Took me only 2 weeks and a few $100s. Meanwhile, you've been grinding for years and you still have Power 9 brawlers with missing star powers. It's like watching someone finish a marathon in a sports car while you're running barefoot. Free-to-play players' struggles that pay-to-win players will never understand. If you've never played Brawl Stars as a free-to-play player, you don't understand true pain. Here's what free-to-play players deal with. Saving up gems for months just to buy one Brawl Pass. Opening hundreds of drops and still not unlocking that one brawler you want. Hoping for luck every time you open a drop. Going into ranked with underleveled brawlers, while your enemies have Power 11 and maxed out gears. Using the same default skins for years, because all the cool ones are locked behind paywalls. Meanwhile, pay-to-win players just say, "Why don't you just buy the Brawl Pass? Not everyone can spend money on a game." Who actually has the better experience in Brawl Stars? Pay-to-win players. Progress much faster. Max out brawlers easily. Always have the best upgrades. Might lack actual skill. Lose to better free-to-play players who know what they're doing. Free-to-play players get better at the game over time. Have a more rewarding experience. Can still reach high ranks with effort. Takes a long time to max out. Struggle against high-level players. Final thoughts. If you just want to have fun, free-to-play is fine. You can unlock everything, but it takes time. If you are impatient and want maxed out brawlers fast, pay-to-win is the easier route. But at the end of the day, skill is greater than money. What do you think? Leave a comment below. Do you think Brawl Stars is fair for free-to-play players? Have you ever faced a ridiculous pay-to-win team? What happened? If you could change one thing about upgrades, what would it be? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like.